Yes, Brooklyn Soccer Live, and we're here with the manager of Megaforce Promotion. We're just going to do an exclusive interview after the launch of the 15th edition of the Waggy Super Knockout Tournament. Welcome.
Thank you, Elvis. Good morning to all your viewers.
Yes.
I am Magnola Bernard. I'm the manager of Megaforce Promotions. I have been involved with Megaforce since 2005.
Yes. That's 20 years.
Yes.
Yeah.
In the administrative, from the administrative end, I've been involved since 2013.
Yes.
And involved with the Super Knockout from inception.
Yes.
So what you can say is that I know, I have a vast knowledge.
Yes.
Of where we started and where we are now.
Yeah.
And I should be able to speak about where we're looking to go with the tournament.
Okay. And were you always in love with the game of soccer, or you grew to love it along this 15 to 17 years journey?
Okay, so I've not always been a lover of soccer.
Yes.
Cricket was always, because I'm from St. Andrew.
Right.
So I believe, that's what I know, most people from St. Andrew would have always been into cricket, sorry.
Yeah, cricket is big in St. Andrew.
Yes, from my involvement with the Super Knockout, I've grown to love football because I understand almost every aspect of the game.
Yes.
I'm still learning because I'm not the coordinator of the tournament.
Yes, of course.
I'm not a referee.
Yes.
You know, so there are things that I learn as we go. Yes. But I've grown
and still learning.
Yes, I've grown to be fond of and to love football from my involvement throughout the years. So every year I learn something new, and I appreciate football more from being involved with the Super Knockout. I've become fond of a lot of teams, a lot of the players, the coaches, the managers, because it's been a long journey.
Well, let me just speak what we could recall. What is the most historical, touching part of this 17-year-old journey? If we want to, well, I know the executive, Mr. Redhead, spoke about the history, but do you want to share something which
you mean
he didn't touch
personal...
about the history of the tournament, or your perspective history of the tournament? Just briefly.
So when the tournament started in 2009.
Yes. Emma, how did it was coined sportainment, no? Can you speak to? Yes.
We had a journalist, the late Trevor Thwaites, they called him Big T.
Yes.
So he coined the term sportainment because it's sports,
great legacy,
mixed with entertainment.
Yes.
That's what we do.
Speak to that.
So what we do is, instead of, because when the tournament started, if you recall, there was an impasse with GFA and football that year. The Premier League didn't take place.
Yes, I heard about it. I joined in 2011.
Right.
Yes.
So there was an impasse, and Mr. Chenny Joseph, who was not the president at the time, but he's a past president of the Grenada Football Association.
Correct.
He came to Mr. Redhead saying, well, to fill the void in football, you should probably do a tournament. But Mr. Redhead said, we can't just do a normal, regular. It makes no sense. So he went, he sat, he thought about it, and then he came up with the idea, let's do football and entertainment. So he started there. I believe the first prize was $10,000 in the first year.
Yes.
We played at the old stadium. A lot of fans, a lot of excitement, and we grew from strength to strength every year.
Yes.
The biggest prize we did was $100,000 for the winner. Due to little financial or economic constraints.
Yes.
And we all know how the economy is now.
Yes, fluctuates.
Yeah, we've decided to lessen the price this year, but we're hopeful that as we go along, and once we get the right sponsors on board, the right support, we will get it back up to
that brings me to the next part of the interview, the second part, which is the present. Because you take it briefly from the historical perspective to the present. So speak to us about today's launch, or what it is for the present.
So for the first time in 17 years, but the 15th edition today,
Yes.
that's what we launched. It's the first time that we would have seeded 8 clubs.
Yes.
From, so they're not going to play the first round for people who are looking that don't know what seeding means. They're going to start the tournament from the round of 16.
Great.
So we seeded the top quarterfinalists
Great
last
explanation.
season from 2024, and then we did the draw for all the other clubs. So they would see who they're playing in the first round.
Is there a reason why? Do you know?
We have one less weekend this year. So in the interest of time and not having to play matches during the week, because our tournament is played on weekends.
Yes.
So historically, and we wanted to keep that. Because in Grenada and Grenadian culture, most of us work during the week.
Yes.
It's kind of difficult to go to a match Wednesday and it finishes at midnight.
Yes.
Then you have to go to work the next day, and you know how we pass.
Transportation.
So, you know how we
issues,
pass.
yes.
So we prefer to do the matches on the weekend. And so we have 24 teams involved this year. We have a load of sponsors, if you see the background.
Yes.
And our main sponsor from the inception, Carib, is still with us.
Are you open to sponsorship from the diaspora who will see this video when it's uploaded? Well, it's your time to make a plea to the diaspora.
With sponsorship,
Brooklyn, New York.
we can do much more with the tournament if we have sponsorship. We're open to sponsorship. We're open to
What type of sponsorship?
Financial in kind. If we get balls, we will greatly appreciate the balls. If we get corner flags, our own branded flags, or if the sponsor want to brand it with their, you understand, we open to any kind of sponsorship.
What about
okay,
go ahead.
For instance, we have a youth player award. We have a youth player and a young player award.
Yes.
We have 2 awards. So if the sponsors want to probably scouts come in and look for players, bring them up to an academy, that's sponsorship as well. It goes into the value of what they're receiving.
Yes.
So we're open to any kind of sponsorship, be it monetary or in kind. We'd appreciate it.
Or individual and team sponsorship.
Yes.
You're right.
So if let's say one of the people in the diaspora, the entrepreneurs in the diaspora, call us and say, we want to support, we want to sponsor, let's say Queen's Park Rangers or one of the youth teams. Yes. We will facilitate that.
So it's your time now to probably leave your contact on the record so they could contact you.
You can contact Megaforce Promotions at 405-3889. Well, for the people who don't know the area code, it's 473-405-3889. So we have WhatsApp, we have a Facebook page, Megaforce Promotions, we have an Instagram page.
Yes.
The easiest way to contact us though is via WhatsApp. For the people in the diaspora. You can also send an email, which is also checked out every day. So the email address is megaforce.promotion, megaforce.promotion, promotion @gmail.com. So if you want to, whatever contribution you want to make, you can either reach out to myself or Mr. Redhead. Everybody knows him as Waggy. And we will be open. We're open to conversation. We're open to, negotiating. One thing I want to say, Elvis, I recall, I can't remember the year, but that year Hard Rock won the tournament.
The last year they won 2018.
Not 18. When Chavon John Brown played.
That was way back in 2013.
Right. So I recall that very clearly.
Wow.
Chavon John Brown.
That's 12 years ago.
He was being scouted, and we provided the footage because they were looking for footage.
Wow.
Sherry, and at the time, she was with Flo.
Yes.
Was it called Flo then? Maybe not. But anyway, so we had to source the footage that he needed for the scouts to see how he played.
Yes.
From our tournament, so he could get into a school.
Great story.
So I mean, the possibilities for young players, for coaches as well.
Of course.
It's great.
Of course.
Because when you look at, let's take the legacy of Jake Rennie, and I would speak of Jake because I know Jake personally.
Yes.
Jake has successfully coached Paradise into winning 3 back-to-back
Yes.
championships.
Yes.
So a scout could come in here, see Jake, and probably want to bring him somewhere.
And also won a tournament as a player coach.
Exactly. So I mean, the tournament, it contributes to the society because economically,
speak to that.
there's a spin-off. When we have the tournament, the stores, the buses, you know, everybody, they're able to either sell something or, you know, buy something. It contributes towards the player development with all the youth awards to both youth and adults. Now we've added a man of the match for the game, so they get a small token of either 300 in cash or the value of a prize that is $300. And that goes a long way.
So the social impact is vast over the last 70 years.
And some people underestimate that. I remember in 2018, I believe, there was again an issue.
Yes.
And
that's
we
with the
didn't
St.
have the
Lucian.
tournament
With the St.
that
Lucian.
year.
Yes. Yes.
And we got endorsement from the FA rather late.
Okay.
And we decided not to do the tournament. However, there was sort of, you know, there was sort of a kind of situation where they tried to make it look like we didn't do the tournament because we didn't want to. But this is what happened.
Yes.
The public fought our battle.
Wow.
Yeah, we didn't.
So then that brings me to this question. Do you see this tournament as a bridge towards the professionalization of soccer in Grenada or semi-pro football?
And
yes.
What I want to say, I think and I believe, I strongly believe that Megaforce Promotions and GFA could really have a strong partnership.
Yes.
We shouldn't be on opposite sides of the table when it comes to football.
Yes.
I think that if we collaborate, we could do a lot for football.
And why do you think so? What is the main objective you think you'll achieve when you do that?
Megaforce specializes in marketing,
yes,
advertising. That's our specialty. We specialize in putting on top class events,
yes,
and we ensure that we put our best in everything that we do. You understand?
So the business side of football.
Right. Okay. I believe that so with GFA helping us,
yes,
we could lend that support to them.
Right.
And both of us could form a partnership, an unbreakable partnership. For now, that's not happening. And I'm not saying that they're not helping now, but I think it can be strengthened. There's much that can be done, much more. And our partnership should be more than it is now.
Okay, so is it values you're taking from your company which you have worked hard to reach the upper echelon? Yeah, what are the values you share? Yeah.
The pioneer of Megaforce Promotions.
Yes, stick to that.
Yes. Values, because he never does anything halfway.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Time.
Even if he moves a chair from here to there, it has to be done properly.
Yes, yes.
We do. Mr. Red believes in his main mantra is always keep hope alive. Always keep hope alive.
Yes, yes.
No matter what.
Yes, yes.
Always keep hope alive.
Yeah.
You know, and then so with that in mind, I think people can probably see why he's so successful.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't matter how difficult something is or becomes, we keep pushing on.
Because speak to the part where we had this last year that we were hearing that the tournament would not go along, and this year you hear he come and he said for the next 2 years.
Last year,
as we delve into the future of Waggy.
I personally speak to last year because, as I say, I was here from the inception. Last year was the worst year that we had in all tournaments.
Yes.
It was bad because we had rain every weekend. Attendance was poor.
Yes.
We had small issues with clubs, and those are things that we never experienced before. Like clubs wanting to put off games last minute. So it was a host of different things that affected the tournament, added with the rain, added with the economic situation that the world is currently trying to grapple with.
Correct.
So honestly, Mr. Reddit, because he said that in the launch.
Yeah,
he
did.
did not plan to do the tournament. It was a last minute decision.
So what changed?
Well, always keep hope alive.
Yes.
It was a last minute decision after Carnival. He came, he said, Mag, I think I'm doing it. And he said, what do you think? I said, whatever you say, we'll do that. Let's go.
But were you keeping hope alive?
Well,
the tournament will continue?
I don't believe in giving up on anything.
Yes. And it's a good way now to conclude this.
I don't, as I say, I've learned a lot from him. So
yes.
I don't believe in giving up. I don't believe in failure. You can fail, but you get up and try again.
Or you learn.
Whatever.
Or you learn.
You're
yes. So as we come to conclude this exclusive interview from Brooklyn Soccer live in Brooklyn, New York, and across the world, is a good way to segue into the future of this. I call it a revolutionary sports project. Speak to the future.
So for the future, we plan to continue the tournament, but definitely with technologies and new things coming up every day, we have to tailor our product to suit. But the main thing is football, development of players, development of the sport.
Objectives.
Yes. But we have to keep up with the technologies. We have to give the people what they want. That's the patrons. So our plan is to continue. Our plan is to be innovative. Our plan is to market the product. Our plan is to help with the development, foster the growth of the players of the tournament, of football in general in Grenada. As I said, if we are given the opportunity to contribute more to football, we will do that. Because, we run a tournament as a single organization.
Yes.
And we run it professionally, efficiently, effectively. It's the most looked forward to tournament in Grenada.
Okay.
So that should say it all.
So your product going to the diaspora will only strengthen the resolve to continue.
We're looking for bigger partners to sponsor, to come on board and help us to develop. Yeah. If we get more people have ideas, we're open to ideas as well.
Great. Yeah. So speaking about the technology, do you want to be specific in what type of technology?
Well, not specific in any particular type, but from my recent interactions, and as a person living, we all know about AI and all kinds of new technologies. And what I've learned is that companies have to keep up in order to be sustainable, in order to remain in business.
Yes.
So we have to do the same thing. We can't falter. But we have to keep the players, the teams, and the fans and sponsors involved. Not just involved, but we have to ensure that they're committed and that they want the tournament to happen.
Yes. And finally, Miss Bernard, we cannot live without asking you something about the entertainment side of it. And for this year's tournament, I see you have the sensational local soccer artist, Buddy. Have the stars aligned, or will the stars align for the Waggy Super Knockout tournament?
We're hoping that it does. He will be here for the opening. We have Shortbreed, who is a groove master, in my opinion. We have Mr. Golden.
Of course.
He's also exceptional. We have Sakina and the Alpha One Band. She's amazing, a top female Grenadian entertainer as well. We have Zooty Man with his original hits. They will align with us locally because his ideas are always about things that we could relate to, but they're hits. Anyway.
I'm interested to know why you decided to come up with those set of artists for this opening.
What we do is try to ensure that we have a range of people that would draw people. So the people who are not coming to, because there's some people who don't like football.
Of course.
So the people that are not interested in football, their interest would be in entertainment.
And the diaspora say soccer.
Soccer.
Yes.
So that's why we merged and we call it sportainment.
Great.
So we get the best of both worlds.
Yes.
Soccer, football, entertainment.
Yes.
You merge both of them together, you get a bigger crowd.
Right. And just speak to us about
Bigger
the
participation. And not just that, some of the people would come early. So they would learn about football along the way. They would grow a likeness for football.
the educational part of any project is fantastic.
There's a lot of
Yes.
Elvis, there's a lot of betting taking place in football. I don't know if you know.
Of course I know.
So maybe a big sponsor, they might want to come on and technology.
Yes.
We do what they do with the other tournaments like cricket, Betway,
Yes.
and those other people.
Yes.
We have where you bet before the game who's going to score how much goals.
Yes.
Because there's a lot of betting taking place.
And that takes technology.
Technology.
Yes. Yes.
So there's many ways for us to open up and make the tournament
Marketing
better.
and sponsorship those. And speak to us about the main act on the night, the main entertainer
The
on the
main
night.
act is
Yes.
Tentic. He's a Jamaican sensational singer, and he will be coming in for the grand opening. We urging everybody come out and support local football, support Megaforce Promotions, support the growth and development of football in Grenada.
Okay.
Because it's not just about entertainment, it's about football, and it's not just about profitability. I know a lot of people would think that it's not just about that. We put a lot of effort and time goes into putting on these tournaments, a lot.
Yes.
So it's about the holistic
Social impact.
impact
Yes.
of the tournament.
Yes. Yes.
And we want to see growth, we want it to be sustainable,
Yes.
and it's about, ensuring that the product is one that we can be proud of and Grenada can be proud of as well.
And you'll have the last word in this exclusive interview. Anything that you wish to tell the audience in Brooklyn Soccer? Yes.
Well, I would like to tell the audience in Brooklyn Soccer if
Yes.
they should probably think about coming to the finals of the tournament.
Wow.
We welcome you here, some representative. Come and see
Wow.
exactly what we're talking about. Don't just hear about it. We don't just do anything, any mediocre thing. Soccer affiliates,
Yes.
members, Brooklyn Soccer, come down to Grenada. If not this year, God's spare life, next year, please the Lord. Come and see, because the final is normally a grand event.
Yes.
Really grand. It doesn't matter which team is in the final, we make sure that it's professional, exceptional, thrilling,
Yes.
and it's about football.
All right. So thank you very much, Miss Bernard. It was a pleasure bringing this exclusive interview to Brooklyn Soccer Live.
Thank you, Elvis.
Yes.